Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. Have you heard the buzz phrase in crypto for this year? Blockchain interoperability. What is that? Well, it's basically the concept of bringing all the cryptos, all the blockchains together and let them connect. And you have that interconnectivity. And basically, it's kind of like, in a simplified form, it's kind of like the interstates that go from state to state. And that's how you can create Web3 and the Metaverse and the self-driving cars and the drones dropping off packages. All that stuff, all that infrastructure is going to be created and need to be connected, and that's what blockchain technology is, and that's why it's so important, and that's where we are in the evolution of this disruptive technology that's changing the world. But you will not have almost any of that without the connectivity. So interoperability is going to be the buzzword. And in my opinion, any of the crypto coins that do not have that capability are going to be left behind this year. So that's what you really, really need to know. Now this coin that I'm going to share with you is, in my opinion, the most important coin out there that is creating that connection. And depending on who you ask, it may be the strongest, most advanced crypto or blockchain technology out there. Now, what company or what crypto is it? It is Cosmos, and it goes by Atom, A-T-O-M. That's the abbreviation and the symbol. Now, I'm going to get a little technical, but I want to keep this simplified and just give you the information that so you can understand what type of project this is. And basically, when I take a look at all this, I'm leaving out an immense amount, because in all the deep dives that I've done, I had probably 5 times the bullet points of the next crypto that I've studied, and they were all positive. So I've just kind of summarized it as brief as I can so that you'll understand it. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. There is risk, but I want you to take a hard look at Cosmos, and I think you'll come to the same conclusion. Anyway, basically, a Cornell computer scientist started a company in California. He got a bunch of his buddies together and they started Cosmos. As it sits right now, there are over 20 corporations working on Cosmos and all the projects that they have. Now, basically, their goal and their thought process is to be general about it, is to do what the creator of blockchain or Bitcoin really wanted to happen. And that is to create a decentralized world where everything is connected together. And that's how you're going to get your Web3. That's how you're going to get the self-driving cars and all that stuff. Like I mentioned before, it's got to be connected, and they have just been going steadily to make that happen. And to make that happen, they've created a more advanced, at least what I've been told, a more advanced blockchain technology. And from what I understand, it's faster, safer, more scalable, it's customizable, and you can do that in a very short period of time when you bring another crypto, another blockchain on board. Now, they use something called hops instead of bridges. And they also created a protocol, which is the key, called SDX. And as it sits right now, there's over 30 blockchain coins that have came on board and that are connected. So all that's positive. Now, over 65% of the coins are staked. So they have really good tokenomics. Now, they've created something called the Gravity Dex, and it's basically a very advanced form, the next generation market maker system. They already have what they call the gravity bridge that has connected to Bitcoin. That's extremely important. Now, they're creating a wallet that you don't have to use the code. You'll be able to use like people's names. And I personally can't wait for that to come out. Not only is it going to make my life easier, it's going to help bring the mainstream investor into crypto. Because quite frankly, to most people, at least my age, connecting the wallet, going back and forth is pretty difficult, and it's a lot to learn, and it's kind of intimidating for the average older person. So I can't wait for that to happen, but that one thing is going to be huge. Now, another bullet point is that Grayscale has submitted to create a fund. Now, they haven't done it yet, but Grayscale is an absolute intelligent, cutting edge financial firm, for lack of a better term, that if they're taking a look at you, even a look, that means you really are a leader in the industry. At least that's the way I see it. Because they only bring on the very best of the best. Now, from my understanding, there's a chance that Cosmos is going to be the front runner, and that their hub is going to be the main one that brings all these networks and blockchains together. Now, obviously, that's debatable, but some people believe that it is by far the best technology, and once everything's connected, the Web3 and the Metaverse and all those things will be unstoppable. Now, that brings me to the thought process of Mcafees Law. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but basically it's a way that you measure something that can't be measured, like the internet's value or the value of electricity. So if you think about it, if Cosmos is the hub, and Mcafees Law basically says you add your nodes, which is a computer or hardware, and its application, you add that together, and then you multiply it by the users. Think about the value. Now, I don't know how to do that formula, but it's mind-blowing. Because basically, if you take a cell phone, that's just a node. Think about all the applications and the applications and the applications when you just make a phone call or send a text, and then multiply that by the users. Cosmos could be the most powerful crypto on the planet. But either way, I truly believe it's going to be a front runner. So like I said, this isn't financial advice, but do your homework. It's something that's really going to be strong. I don't call it my horse. I call it my crypto bull, because I truly believe that not only is it going to run this year, it's going to charge, and it's going to charge hard. And I'm going to do another video about two other companies or two other coins that you should take a look at. Now remember, blockchain interoperability. That's the catchphrase you need to wrap your head around and remember. And go look at that sector and look at the companies that basically have the SDX capabilities and protocol that they're using. Because anyone else, in my opinion, from my understanding, they're going to be able to connect, but while they're figuring all that out, they're going to be falling behind. So I think it's a really good play for a handful of companies, and the ones that are already connected, I think it's going to be a great play. Anyway, that being said, remember, you heard it here first. And please, if you haven't subscribed, do so. Hit that like button. Mash the alarm so that you don't miss any of these videos. And please share with like-minded people. Take care, guys.